y'all, welcome back to my channel. You're here for another makeup tutorial. So I'm not going to delay this any further. I'm gonna jump right in. What we're doing right now is I am moisturizing and priming my client's face, because I feel like skin prep is everything before you apply makeup foundation. So I'm just going in with a moisturizer, any moisturizer of your choice. I cannot remember exactly what moisturizer that was. Now I'm going in with some powder on the eyebrows just to help just to help it stick. And yeah, I'm so like, I hate voiceovers, y'all, so y'all just bear with me. But now I'm just pretty much carving out the brows and filling them in. And yeah, that looks so good. Like, I do light strokes. I know it's going kind of fast, but I do light strokes, long strokes, because I feel like short strokes give you darker eyebrows, and I don't too much like dark eyebrows. I like a more natural look. So that's what you see me doing. Now I'm going in, I'm carving out the eyebrow with some concealer, and I'm using a Tarte Shape Tape concealer. And I'm just carving the eyebrows out for like a clean look. And as I'm carving out the top brow, I'm using the actual color of the foundation. I don't use concealer on the top of the brow when I carve it out, because I don't like that halo effect where it's light at the top and the bottom. And now you just see me buffing everything out, and I'm just doing like a little patting motion because I want a clean canvas. And I'm just buffing that out until it's super smooth to my liking. Now I'm just going in and I'm using powder to set that concealer, and then I go straight in with my transition color. And as you notice, I do a lot of tapping motions. I don't too much do like swipes and stuff. I just do tapping motions. So I'm going in with like a brown, because she wanted a smoky eye. So I'm just going in with a light brown, and then I start to go in with a darker brown on the lid. But yeah, I'm just packing on that darker brown now that I have the lighter brown all over the lid. And I'm going in with that darker brown to give it that smoky effect. I feel like you can never go wrong with a smoky eye. Like, that's such a classic look. And I feel like everybody is doing that look for 2022. So now I'm going in and I'm just buffing out the eyeshadow, blending it in with a brush that has no product on it, just to get it real smooth. And now you see me going in with the Milk primer. I love that primer, the Milk Grip primer, and I'm just going all over her face. So we moisturized in the beginning, now we're priming, and then I'm gonna let that sit. I went ahead and put some Laneige Sleep Mask lip gloss on her lips just to keep them nice and moist. And now we're going in with our foundation. I think that was the Too Faced foundation. I love that foundation, by the way. And now I'm just patting and buffing that foundation out with my Sigma Kabuki brush. And you just want to pat that foundation into the skin until it looks skin-like and it's full coverage, so where you don't really see any blemishes, but you want to blend it out to where it's not cakey. And now I'm just going in with my beauty blender and I'm just pressing that foundation in even more. Now I'm going in with my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. And I'm just putting that under the eye, on the bridge of the nose, chin, and a little on the forehead and around the mouth, the lip area. And I'm gonna let that sit for a second as I go in and I contour. And I'm doing a powder contour. I do like a cream contour, but I just have not perfected the cream contour yet. So I'm going in with Black Radiance. I want to say medium to deep concealer. I mean, not concealer, y'all. Medium to deep contour powder. And I do just enough to give that little shadow, just to give that little cast where it's not too dark, not too deep, but just enough to where it gives her a natural shadow around the perimeter of her head. And I've let my concealer sit for about maybe 1 or 2 minutes, and now I'm going ahead and patting everything out. And again, I use patting motions. And I just pat lightly. I'm patting really lightly. I know this video is going super fast, but I'm really patting really lightly. Now, one thing I did notice was the concealer going down the bridge of her nose. Once I let that dry a little bit, it was so hard to maneuver, so I couldn't no longer pat it out with a brush. I had to use my beauty blender, and you see, like, it was giving me a time to get that blended out. So you might not want to let that sit too much, because that is hard to blend out if you let it sit down the bridge of the nose. And before you set underneath the eye, you want to make sure your concealer is smooth. No cracks, no creases, because once you put that powder on, that is what the powder is going to set. So you want to make sure that it is smooth underneath that eye. And I'm going in with the Laura Mercier, I want to say honey. Is that what it's called? I can't remember what it's called, y'all. I'll do better on the next video. I think it is the honey one. But I just put that all over her face and I let it sit for a second. And I go in and I contour a little bit more. Now you see me going in and I'm just dusting away that setting powder. And now what you see us doing here is we're testing out this white eyeliner to make sure that my client likes that. Do not mind the school bell. I am a teacher and the bell just went off. But we're going in with some hot pink eyeshadow on the bottom of the lid to give it that pop. Because sis wanted to keep it classy with a pop of pink. Yes, ma'am. I really like how this look came out, y'all. And now I'm just highlighting the inner corners of her eye just to give it that, you know, that subtle pop. Can't forget to contour the bridges of her nose. And I'm using that same Black Radiance contour palette. And when I contour the nose, I go all the way up and into the eyebrows. Now I'm going in with blush after I have put mascara under on the bottom lashes. Now you see me going in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills blush palette. I think it's the berry one. And now I'm just going in and setting her whole face with my MAC NC, I want to say 45 press powder. And I'm going in and I'm setting her whole face with that. Now I'm going in with our highlighter. I love highlighting, that's my favorite part. I love for the girls to be shining, glowy. And now what you see me doing is just adding the finishing touches, making sure the eyebrows are intact, and I go over and I fill those in, making sure the tail is darker. And y'all know we can't forget the lips. I'm lining her lips with, I want to say it's MAC Chestnut pencil liner. Now what you see me doing is I went ahead and I took some concealer to get that nude color that my client was looking for. So first I'm going in, I cannot remember the name of the concealer, y'all. I'm so sorry. But I went in with concealer, and after I'm going in with the concealer to get the nude color I'm looking for, I know I'm gonna go in with the NYX. Yep, I'm going in with the NYX butter, and I think that one is in creme brulee. And then after I go in with the NYX butter, I go in with, I wanna say some kind of lip gloss from the beauty supply store. It was only like $1 or $2, and I think it's called Ruby Kisses. I don't know, it's like clear lip gloss. It's really, really juicy. You gonna see it almost like dripping down my client's lip. So don't put too much like I did. Just put a little bit to give it that wet, juicy look, because it's very intense. Like, yeah, it's thick. And of course, y'all see me just going in with the finishing touches. Okay, that's it, y'all. I'm going in with our Morphe Mist Setting Spray, and this is our final look. I'm pressing the setting spray into her skin all over just so that it will, I don't know, I feel like that's the icing on the cake. My boy Ryan taught me that. And there we are. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this makeup tutorial. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next tutorial.